I'm just saying, I'm already reading comments, and y'all don't read the description of these videos because you'd be knowing about museum questions and all that stuff. And Scott, your joke fell flat on its face because you, sir, need to come up with games for today's stream. That's right, y'all. This is It Belongs in Your Museum. We're throwing a curveball today. People on our Saturday stream, I think, our live Q&A with Jesse and me, convinced me to do a little bit of a curveball for It Belongs in a Museum. That's right. Today's games are going to come from your shelves, not my shelves. So the idea here today, normally what we do is I bring a couple of games down off of my shelves and I give you some clues on both of them, and we try to have a game to see who can guess first what game we're about to talk about. And then whoever guesses it correctly first, I send a little prize package out to them eventually. Actually, I try to do it relatively in the near future after today. Anyway, and so it's me talking about games that I have on my shelves and why I still have them, and usually they're older games, not newer games, and so forth and so on. But last week, I forgot to, as Scott has so dutifully pointed out, thank you, Scott, I appreciate you, that I forgot, I didn't forget, I just lost time to pick a couple of games to go over, so I had to do it kind of on the fly, and it was fine. It was all well and good. But today, we're going to be talking about games that you guys have on your shelves that are at least 5 years old or older, and you are going to be giving me clues, and if you stump me after a certain number of guesses, and I'll let you guys figure out how many guesses you will give me before I am considered stumped, whether it's 3 guesses or 5 guesses or whatever it might be. Those were just the numbers that we kicked around on Saturday morning. And if you stump me, if I can't figure out what game that you have given me clues for, then I'm going to send you a prize. All right? Now, I get to use Google Foo and BGG Foo and all of that other kind of stuff, just like you guys do, but it's going to be you guys giving me clues, and I'm trying to pick which is the correct one within 3 or 5 guesses, whichever you guys say. I don't really care. However, I am going to say this, because I don't, well, I mean, I don't know you, and you haven't seen, I haven't seen your collections as much as you've seen my collection, so I have less of an area of knowledge to pull from. The number of clues that you give me has to be set, I think, before we begin, and what those are needs to be set as well. So just like what I would give you, I need you to give me the year it was published, and it needs to be 2020 or older, all right? Because this is an older games stream. So you have to give me the year it was published. You have to give me at least 2 mechanisms, and then you have to give me another clue, whatever it is that you choose. So that's 4 clues, kind of. 2 mechanisms, and a different clue, like the theme, or no, maybe not the theme. I don't know. Whatever you choose that third thing to be, and then the year. So that's 4 things altogether, and then I get 3 or 5 guesses. What do you think? Oh, then it's a good thing I prepared. Yes, it is. Well done, sir. Also, get those ballots in today if you haven't already. I filled mine out this morning. Going to drop it off when I go pick up my kid. So, well done. And Jesse's also going to drop hers off today as well. All right, so David has already begun. And we're going to do this as many times. We normally just do 2 games. But we'll do this as many times as we can until we have 2 or 3 winners. If I get stumped 2 or 3 times, that'll be the end of it. So this could be a short stream, or it could go a little bit longer, but 2 or 3 stumps is what we're going to be looking for, and we'll send out 2 to 3 prizes to those people who stump me. All right. Okay, so David's going to take the first crack at it. Let's see how this goes. And what we will do is I'm going to have... boom. So I'm going to have BGG up here so that you can see how I'm searching it and all of that good stuff. So if you've never used BGG before, this is actually a really good engine, a good tool for you to use in researching board games, because you'll see when we pull it up. I'll show you. But let's go ahead and get started with David's first thing here. So we'll go ahead and do this. So here we have BGG's homepage. Now, BGG's homepage is going to be a little bit different depending on your usage of it. It could look very similar to, let's see, let's go back to, oh, where is it? How do you get to the old screen? Oh, I can't remember. I haven't used it in so long. Well, anyway, BGG is going to look like this for you. All right, and let me see. Can we make this a little bit bigger? Yeah, there we go. That'll be cool. All right, so let's just fill the whole screen, shall we? Yeah. All right, so this is what BGG looks like. All right, so you have some, you can buy actually, if you donate to BGG at a certain level, you can actually turn off advertisements, but there's advertisements up at the top. Sometimes there's advertisements over here on the side as well, but they have basically a, what's hot area. Then, oh, here it is, I think. Dashboard. Yeah, you can also look at it in a dashboard way, so it's less graphic and all of that kind of stuff. There's less graphics. There's just a little bit more of a, I don't know. Anyway, but I like the explored version better. So anyway, first thing you do is, yes, David's getting ahead of me. You click up here to search. And then when you go to search, you hit advanced search, and that's going to bring up this right here. Now, if you have the title of the game you're looking for, you can just go right there. But then you have a whole bunch of different categories here where you can punch in bits of information that you have. So for example, David's, it says a classic game from 2009. So year released range, I'll put 2009 to 2009. And then what I usually do is I usually click not to not search expansions because I just want core games. You can also, if you know that you have this game in your collection, you can click owned if it's already been filled out in your user profile, but since we're not going to worry about that. Players, all right, so 2 to 5 players. He's told me that it is a 2 to 5 player game, so I can go 2 to 5 players, and since that is factual information, I'm going to use exact, just like that. Minimum playing time, we're not going to worry about that because we're not worried about it. So other things that he has said is that it's a Mancala-like system for collecting resources which you use to fulfill orders for those resources, which can be grouped into sets for points. All right, so that's interesting. He also gives me some information which Vintage Retreat artwork, and it's a re-release with Vintage Retreat's artwork in 2024. All right, So what I can do here is I can go to mechanic, and then if I scroll down a little bit, Mancala is actually a mechanism. All right, so I can click that little checkbox right here for Mancala, and I think fulfilling orders is another one, but maybe not. Maybe it's order fulfillment. I can order counters, ordering, maybe not. All right, we're just going to go with that. That's not a whole lot of information to go on, but maybe it'll work. We'll see. And there's other things that you can put in there. You can put it in a subdomain, which is like an abstract game, or customizable strategy party games. Let's see. Fulfill orders, collecting resources for those resources. We're going to go ahead and click strategy game just in case. We'll see if that works, but it might not. You guys need to let me know how many. Okay, contracts. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Boom. All right, we'll do that. All right, so we have strategy games, Mancala, contracts, and then 2009 to 2009, 2 to 5 players, and we're going to go with that. Actually, I'm going to click this off because that might be too restrictive. So we're going to submit. Then it brings up, usually it brings up more than one game. But because this was such a direct kind of cross-section of all of those things that he gave me, and actually I almost picked up this game in Enumclaw the other day because I did see that it was just re-released as from Pandasaurus Games with Vincent Dutrait's artwork. And Vincent Dutrait's artwork popped on me, but then I was like, I don't remember that I liked this game very much. So we'll see. But while we're here, well, kind of, Alexander, but if you were there on Saturday, which I believe you were, you should know what we're doing today because I said that we were probably going to do that. This is stuff that we're talking about. These are museum things that are on your shelves, not mine. And if you stump me with the clues that you give me, then I send you a gift. But anyway, you can. There's a number of different. That looks like the old version, I think. Yeah, that's definitely the old artwork. That's new artwork, though, I think. Oh, maybe not. All right, let's go to images. And let's go boom, boom, boom. Actually, the older we get, I think, is how this works. But let's go back. So here's the new artwork. Vincent Dutrait. Is this the correct one, by the way? Yep, you got it. Okay. Okay, so like David said, this has a new version, 2024, with Vincent Dutrait's artwork. Finca is a 2009 title, however. So there you go. Next time I have to give hints using Mysterium cards. Please don't. Oh my gosh. All right, so that is that. So let's go ahead and go over here, and we'll come back over here while you guys get some new games picked up. I think Jeff already has one. Let's go back over there. And I think Jeff came up and did one. All right. So here we go. So I don't think David stumped me on that one. So good try, David. You were basically just helping me run through how this is going to work. And I think you know that. So thank you. All right. So Jeff says 2017 area majority influence modular board reimplementation of a 2005 game. All right. So I'm going to go over here and do advanced search again. And let's see. Let's go here first, and we'll go back over here. All right. So we've got 2017 to 2017. I will click that. All right. So he's given me a bunch of mechanisms here, and area majority influence is one. Modular board is another, and the good thing about these is that they are alphabetical. And so area majority influence, modular board. All right, that's all he's given me. So, 2005 game, interesting. All right, boom. Bum, 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 bum. Another cool thing about this is that if you have rated a game, it will show you what your rating of that game is right here. So there's that. Wow. Okay. 2017 of a 2005. All right. You got to tell me how many. It needs to be at least 5 years old. 5 years old or older. Area majority influence, modular board, reimplementation of 2005. You need to tell me how many guesses I get, though, because this is like the first one that it actually kind of really matters. Or maybe not. This is all I've got? Oh, wow. Okay. 2017 reimplementation. Oh, I bet you it might be that one. Area control, modular board. My first guess is going to be Civilization: A New Dawn. So let's go ahead and do that one. Let's see if it's... Nope, that's not a reimplementation, is it? So that's incorrect. That's one guess out of the way. 3 guesses? Man, Alexander, you jerk. Why only 3 guesses, man? Okay, so Civilization: A New Dawn is incorrect. That is not a reimplementation. The big box, 2nd edition. It doesn't... Vivarium. Let's see. The Smog Grinders, Intel. Pioneers of Mars. The Reformers, Ever Squad. This is all that came up. Well, 5 guesses now. I mean, it doesn't matter. Have other people sound off. Jeff gives me the red X of doom. All right, fine. Goodness gracious. Mafioso. That sounds like a reimplementation. We're going to go with that. Mafioso. Is it a reimplementation? Reimplements Louis the 15th from 2005. I'm sorry, the 14th, sorry. Is that correct? Mafioso? Come on, let's go. This is guess number 2. Ha! Got it! Nailed him. All right, so this one I've actually never heard of this game. I have heard of Louis the 14th, but I've not heard of this one. Rudiger Dorn, he is a OG as far as good designers are concerned. But area control and modular board. Okay. Area control or area majority influence. Sorry, that's what they call it. And then, anthropomorphic animals. There we go. Mafioso. All right, cool. I do like that we're doing this because it does kind of lend to that thing where it's not, these are old games that other people own and think that they are good. It's not restrictive to just my collection. So this is one of the reasons why I kind of was persuaded to do this, because it really leans into the idea behind this kind of a stream. It's just that normally we're restricted to my collection, and now it's like opened up to all of your collections. So that's pretty cool. All right, so Jeff, swing and a miss, bro. You didn't stump me. Good job, though. All right, Scott says 2010. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm not going to always show the thing here. So 2010 to 2010. And non-expansions, let's see. A couple of mechanisms are worker placement and hidden information. Worker placement and hidden information. Well, maybe I should do hidden information first. Hidden movement, hidden roles. All right, so there isn't a hidden information thing, so is it hidden movement, hidden roles, hidden victory points? Which one of those three is it? Let's put it that way. And then what was the other one? Worker placement. I'll go ahead and click that while you're answering. All right, and then worker placement with dice workers. You didn't say dice workers, so I'm going to say that I'm just going to put in general worker placement. And then very underrated game. All right, cool. All right, Scott, help me out here a little bit. What kind of hidden information do we have? Do we have hidden movement, hidden roles, or hidden victory points? Which one of those three would you have? Hidden information is not a choice for me to click on. And yeah, it's not a category, and it's not a subdomain either. So let's see what you got here. Hidden things behind a screen. Okay. Hidden things behind a screen. Well, we'll just do all three and see what happens. All right, and this is from 2010. Interesting. Okay. Well, that brought up nothing, so we have provided too many. We've provided too many things because those mechanisms. All right, so let's do hidden victory points, because usually you can hide victory points behind a screen. So let's try that. And that didn't bring up anything either. So let's try hidden roles. That didn't bring up anything. And how about hidden movement? Just, is it maybe impulse movement? I cut, you choose. No. Okay. All right. None of those hidden movement things. Give me a different mechanism. You've already given me one. Give me something different from the hidden information one. Because the hidden stuff, no bueno. It's not bringing up anything. It's not that it's bringing up too much that would make it harder for me to guess. It's not bringing up anything. So, I mean, so far I've got a 2010 worker placement game. So let's see what we've got here. Hidden resources. So skip it, go with resource management. Okay. Oh, dang it. What in the world? There we go. Okay. So we've got resource management. Okay, we'll try that one then. Resources. Resource. Come on. Okay, this is not working well. Worker placement. Resource queue. Relative movement. Why is there no resource management on here? How is that not a thing? Map reduction, map addition, map deformation. Hand management, hidden roles, hidden movement, hidden victory points. All right, so what you guys are going to have to do, I think, because, and I get what's going on here. We're resource management. Resource management also is not a searchable thing on this. So maybe it is here. No, it is not. It is also not a category. So you need to find the game on Board Game Geek and give me the names of the mechanisms that it has for it. And hopefully we're going through some growing pains here. We'll get it cleared up here in a little bit. I stumped BGG. That doesn't count though. I'm sorry. All right, set collection. There we go. All right, so 2010 set collection and worker placement. And let's see here. That's about it. Okay, so let's see what we got. Wow, worker placement, hidden info. Okay, so, all right, well, there's only of these. I'm gonna go with pret-a-porter. 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 Is that correct, sir? Oh, I didn't show my screen. Sorry. Bink. Bonk. Stumping BGG should count. Stumping Sam without BGG would be too easy. Wow. Okay, so Pret-a-porter is not correct. Let's go with Fresco then. I've already used my second one, man. Got 2 guesses left. I actually only have 1 guess left because my second guess was Fresco. I don't recall that having a whole lot of hidden information, though. Fresco is correct. I haven't played Fresco in a very long time. It's one of those huge Queen Euro games that I just didn't know. Pret-a-porter is a good game, though. Yes, it is. It's actually one of the first Pret-a-porter, or however you pronounce it, is actually one of the first games that I really kind of enjoyed. That was in that upper echelon of heavier, more complex games, but it's because it was very thematically driven. Even though being part of a fashion show isn't one of the themes that really calls to me, I saw how much the theme was worked into the mechanisms of the game, and I enjoyed it because of that. So that's cool. Fresco. Fresco is also a very good game about painting different, ceilings and walls and that type of stuff inside those old cathedrals and buildings of yore. So also a good game. All right. Well, that took a little bit longer than necessary, but that's okay. That's growing pains. I'm not worried about that at all. All right, let's go back over here, come back here, and boom. All right, next one. All right, so that was Scott, 2010. What else have we got here? All right, Eric says 2017 set collection, worker placement, and contracts. All right, Eric, here we go, pal. Let's go. 2017. 2017. Not expansions. And then you said set collection, worker placement, and contracts. So we'll click contracts first since we're up here. And then we've got set collection and worker placement. Let's see what we get here. Oh, there's only 3. And knowing, well, that doesn't seem really fair. Let's just say that I have 2 guesses on this one because there's only 3 of them there and I get 3 choices. So I'm only going to give myself 2 choices here. And I'm going to go with, Otis as my first guess. For Eric's 2017 set collection, worker placement, and contracts. All right, so I'm going to go with Otis first. And I'm only giving myself 2 guesses. Only 1 guess? All right, well, that's my 1 guess then. Fine, David. Dork. 1 guess. Correct. Was I correct with Otis? Or Otis? I don't know how you pronounce that. All right, that's cool. We'll show it off. All right, so Otis is the one that we're talking about. And boom, we go over there. So it is a 6.9. Claude Lucchini is the designer. Paul Maffeon. All right, cool. Very good. And I try to get some games, some pictures of the game so that you guys can kind of get the idea of what it looks like when everything is played out. Yep, definitely looks like an Eric game. Look at that. You know what? I think I've played this game. That center, like, I don't know, market or whatever it is, that brings back some memories. I think I may have played this game before. That's a neat looking game. Neat looking game indeed. 1 to 4 players, 60 minutes. Libelud, Pearl Games. Send your divers to collect treasures in the depths of post-apocalyptic oceans. That's a cool theme. I have to give it that. It's a really cool theme. All right, thank you, Eric. Oh, Anachronia is a good one too. Yeah, it actually has a cool time, whatchamacallit, time traveling theme to it. You can actually, go into the past and do things that will affect your future. And I thought that was a pretty cool mechanism. All right, let's see. Alexander said he had one for me. All right, let's see. 2011 open drafting and dice rolling. And you played it last night. All right, well, let's get there. Let's see. 2011 to 2011. And no expansions. And then you said open drafting and dice rolling. All right, so let's get dice rolling first since we're up here. Then open drafting. Boom, boom, boom. All right, submit. Oh my goodness. Look at all these choices. At least there's only 1 page. Let's see. Open drafting, dice rolling. You just played it last night, huh? You and the wife played it? Not that that matters, but I'm imagining you just played it for Well, all of those can basically go away. Um, hmm. That's interesting. All right, I get 3 guesses. Okay, 3 guesses. I'm going to start with Castles of Burgundy. I'm going to start with Castles of Burgundy. That's where I'm going to start right there. So, Alexander. Yes, that is correct, David. Worker placement with specific kinds of workers. It's awesome. In my opinion, not a great 2-player game. All right, well, I've already guessed Castles of Burgundy. Not Castles of Burgundy. Okay, so that's 1 strike. Not a great 2-player game, he says. Well, I'm gonna go with Dungeon Fighter. What about Dungeon Fighter? Was Dungeon Fighter the game you guys played last night? No, I keep forgetting to do this. Alexander, come on, man. Not Dungeon Fighter. Crap, Ola. I'm down to my last one. He said not a great 2-player game. So I'm going to go with King of Tokyo. King of Tokyo is not a great 2-player game. Nope. No wait clue. If I lose, if you stump me, you stump me. I get 3 guesses. If I don't get it right, I don't get it right. You get a prize. It's very simple. King of Tokyo is my 3rd choice. Close, but no. All right, what was it? You stumped me. You officially stumped me. I only get 3 guesses. So it wasn't Castles of Burgundy, King of Tokyo, or what was the other one I said? Or Dungeon Fighter. It wasn't any of those 3. So which one was it? And you've won. You're my first stump. Quarriors. Wow. Okay, yeah. I can see that. Not a good 2-player game. All right. So, Alexander, you are my first stump. So there you go. You've stumped me. So either you get the winnings or you can have somebody else in chat get the winnings. That is completely up to you. One of your favorite Eric Lang games. Yeah, I can see that. We'll go ahead and go to Quarriors since he did say that that is. I have played this game a lot, and it is a great Eric Lang game. Mike Elliott had a lot to do with it as well. He's also a very good designer. So, yeah, this just gives you an idea of how many dice are in the game and some of the different things that go about there. Let me get to where, yeah, ugh, stupid cats. But you get the idea. I actually used to have that, the Quarriors 10, and I got rid of it. Just never played this game. It was a fun game, definitely, but kind of a dice drafting. That's cool, though. All right, cool. All right, let's go back here. While we are going over here, I am a stump for everyone. That's funny. All right, let's see here. Alexander was way up there. And let's see. Okay, so he's got another one, Scott says. So Scott's taking another crack at it. Scott says 2018 cooperative deck building. Interesting. All right. 2018 to 2018. And cooperative, that might be a category. No. Maybe it's a mechanism. Cooperative. Yep, cooperative game. And deck building. Cooperative deck building. Deck bag pool building. All right. So we've got all that in. And we'll submit. Then we'll go over here. Just like that. And see what we got. Deck building cooperative 2018. Deck building cooperative in 2018. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Golly. Are there multiple pages of this? No, they're not. Okay, so start from the bottom down here. Goodness gracious. Rainbow Bunny Bop. That's not a guess. I'm just thinking it's funny. It's a funny title. Outpost Amazon, Hand of Fate Ordeals, Power Up Carthage. Oh, that's gone under the radar. I actually played that one. That's fun. I'm gonna go. That's gonna be my first one. Carthage. That's gonna be my first guess. Hopefully more than 3 entries. Yeah, that's true. All right, so I'm with Scott. Scott's second challenge, 2018 deck building cooperative. I'm going to go with Carthage. That's my first guess. Have another one as well. All right, cool, cool. We'll get to it. Not Carthage. All right, strike one. I'm going to go with Dark Souls, the card game, for my second guess. Dark Souls, the card game. Dark Souls, the card game. That's my second guess. Come on. The 20-second delay is nope. Dang it. Well, let's see here. Star Realms would be kind of an obvious choice. But see, Too Many Bones is not really a deck builder, though. And I don't think Mage Knight is either. Let's go with Legendary Encounters, the X-Files deck building game. Legendary Encounters, the X-Files deck building game. That's my last one. It's my last guess. Did I get you, or did you get me? Come on, Scott. Dang it. All right, Scott, which one was it? You're the second winner. We'll go with 3 or 4. We'll finish out the ones that we've got here, and we'll go from there. So, Scott, what was it? We played it on the plane to Florida. It was Palm Island. What? This one right here, eh? All righty. Palm Island indeed. Take your island with you. Super small game, it looks like. Take your island with you. He's definitely taking his island everywhere. Look at that. Interesting. So it's a micro game. Dope. All right, Scott, you won. So again, everybody who is winning, you're either going to give it away to somebody else in chat or you're going to take it yourself. If you take it yourself, you're going to send me an email at flipsideobg@gmail.com. flipsideobg@gmail.com. And I'll go ahead and put that in the chat just in case somebody needs it. Boom. All right. It's a Euro game that plays in the palm of your hand. Super fun. All right, let's go. Luke, I see that, but I've got a couple others that I need to get back to real quick. So that was Scott's. So now we have Eric taking another whack at it. 2014, worker placement and dice rolling. All right, so we have 2014 to 2014. Worker placement and dice rolling. Dice rolling, worker placement. Is it dice workers? I guess we don't have to go with it, but it should come up even if it is. Worker placement and dice rolling. Well, there's definitely more than just 3 choices this time, Eric, so that's a good one. That's good for you. Worker placement. Man, I haven't... This is like stabs in the dark with most of these things. We've covered, I think, Artifacts Incorporated once, so I'm not going to pick that. Sons of Anarchy sounds like a game Eric would like. But we'll start with Istanbul. First guess, Eric, Istanbul. Doug's here. What's up, Doug? Good to see you, man. I'm guessing Istanbul first. Eric. Not Istanbul. Okay. Well, oh, goodness gracious. I think I'm going to go with, let me check some of these, because I know you like the heavier games. Ooh, all right. Let's try Panamax. Let's try Panamax, Eric. Luke, what are the rules? Basically, you guys are giving me clues of games that you have in your collection that fit the parameters for it belongs in a museum. So they have to be 5 years old or older, and they have to be on your shelf. And then you're going to give me the year that it was published and 2 or 3 of the mechanisms, and I get 3 guesses. Not Panamax. Okay. Brr, 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 brr. What about this? That seems to. See, the thing is that, okay, that's not. Is this going to be one of Eric's, like, super unheard of games that everybody hates but Eric? Is that what this is going to be? That looks like an Eric game right there, but I'm not gonna choose it. In Greenland. That's my third guess. Greenland. Good. We've been looking to get rid of that spaghetti, Scott. Thank you. Yes, you are supposed to be truthful here. Yes, Eric, you need to tell me the truth. It's kind of the unwritten contract there, pal. Not Greenland. All right, Eric is a third winner today. All right, so Eric, what was it? What was your game so I can show it off? Eric thought this was a blessing game. No, I'm not going to guess one more. I guessed 3 times. I guessed Istanbul, Panamax, and Greenland. All 3 of those were incorrect. So what was it? Was it Sons of Anarchy, Men of Mayhem? Was it that one? You still win. You just need to tell me which one it was now. Oh, dang it. I even checked that one. Oh, geez, Louise. Do you actually like Kingsport's Festival? That doesn't seem like, it seems like it's too light for you. A 2.6. And it re-implements Kingsburg. I didn't think Kingsburg was going to be down your alley, but okay. All right. No one had to give it to you. That is correct, Eric. You won of your own volition. Isn't that special? Isn't that special? All right. Looks like you missed some fun. Yep, you sure did. Let's see here. Okay, that was Eric's. And see, do we have another one? Jeff has another one here. All right, Jeff says 2017. This will be, oh, nope, don't want to do that. Boom. (2017) tile placement, open drafting. All right, so open drafting is first, and tile placement is second. Open drafting, tile placement, and it is going for less than $20 on Amazon. Less than $20 on Amazon? I'm not restricted. I'm not restricted. $20, huh? $20. This is a long way to go about this, I think. $20. What was it? It was tile placement, open drafting. Tile placement, open drafting? Huh. Tile placement, open drafting. No, not $20 to $30. Why did I do that? Up to $20. That's what we need to do. Tile placement, open drafting. Tile placement, open drafting. Tile placement, open drafting. All right, so we're going to come back here. Tile placement, open drafting. I didn't see any of these over there. But I'll just start with Azul. I'll start with Azul. Did say we had to... Ooh, that's a good. Yeah, but I'm just that I don't want to narrow it down too much. Okay, it's not Azul. In case Amazon doesn't have it since it's old. But he said it's selling. It's on sale on Amazon for less than $20. Okay, well, tile placement. What did you say? Dang it, where'd it go? Gosh, where'd it go? Tile placement, extra tile placement, and open drafting, less than $20 on Amazon. Tile placement and open drafting. Boom. Tile placement, open drafting. Tile placement, open drafting. Tile placement, open drafting. Are you kidding me? Tile placement, open drafting. This is definitely the harder way to go about this, I think. But what can I say? I never was one to do tile placement, open drafting. 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 $20, huh? Less than $20. And everybody should pick it up. Definitely not Lisboa. I know the less than $20 took Lisboa off the possibility here. Definitely not that. Can't be this. Okay, so these 4 are out. So we're just going to do that. These all seem like big games that would be an absolute steal for 19 bucks. Let's go with Queen Domino. Queen Domino. Let's go with Queen Domino. Queen Domino. We're going to go with that. Dang it. Twice? Oh, Azul is my first one. Crap. Okay. Not that. Everybody should own it? I've never heard of this game. This seems too small. Yeah, that's too small. That's too small to be a steal. This one might be, but definitely not that. Gosh, I have no idea, dude. This is so freaking hard. See, Santa Maria is more of a like. It's not really tile placement, right? Aren't you? No, I guess it is. Huh. See, I'm getting it. I'm gonna go with Santa Maria. I got this confused with another one that's like a roll and write almost. So I'm going to go with Santa Maria. Dang it. All right, what was it? I almost picked it. Was it Card City XL? Because that's not showing up. Ah, oh, Riverboat. Dang it. All right, then. All right, then. Riverboat, huh? Riverboat. Everybody needs to own this? Really? You sure about that, pal? A Reiner? No, a Michael Kiesling game. Hmm. 1999. Michael Kiesling is a great designer. I don't know that I've ever played this game, though. So I had no real choice there. I mean, that's why I didn't choose it. That's what I meant. Riverboat. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, good choice. Good choice. All right. So everybody, Jeff, a new sticker order after today. Okay. So here we go. If I got it correctly, we've got Jeff, Eric, Alexander, I think, and Scott, right? So those four are people that we're going to be sending stuff out to, and we're going to be done. We're actually over time. I usually like to keep these to about an hour, so that's what we're going to do. Jeff, Eric, Alexander, and Scott. You four are our winners today. You stumped me good. So there you have it. I think that was pretty fun. I enjoyed this. It's a lot harder when you don't know what people have in their collections, and I've been pretty open about all the stuff that I have in my collection. So it's a little bit easier, I think, possibly, maybe a smidge easier for you guys. But for me, it was like, man, it was like shots in the dark the entire time. But it was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I do need to click over here and get back over there. There we go. Boom. So yeah, this was fun, and I enjoy it. It was a good time. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Scott. It was a great idea. We got to do this again. Maybe we'll do it once a month. We'll have 3 that are me pulling games off of my shelves, and we'll have 1 a month that it's you guys trying to stump me. That's a good idea. Good idea. Good job. Good job. All right. Well, we're out of here. I got to go get some. I got to get a review shot and edited. So I got to get to work. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Hit that like, subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so we can let you know when we have more videos coming available. And look into being a subscriber, because that helps the channel as well. We thank you. We'll see you guys and gals tomorrow on Wednesday we're going to play Heat. And I'm going to try to get it right this time. I really am. I've played this game like 17 times this year now. You'd think I'd be able to get it right this time. Anyway, we're going to try again tomorrow. We'll see you then. Take care.